Tata complex in Vadodara has been inaugurated. The Prime Minister has spoken. In fact, both the world leaders have spoken, and he's also spoken about the fact that he has had the privilege of hosting the Spanish Prime Minister in his home state, which is of course Gujarat. So again, these are the developments that are coming in. Lots and lots of conversation on investment, technology, bilaterals with regards to tourism, AI, so much more. So much has already been discussed and so much more is going to take place through the course of the day. But before we jump into that, Group Captain UK Devnath joins us on the broadcast. So thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on Newsx. Now, just taking from the developments that have taken place right now, the Spanish PM said that both the countries complement each other. You know, that's how we summarize the relations between the two countries. Now, of course, with the inauguration of the Tata complex, how does this then work out between the two countries, and how is there so much harmony, and how are they so intact, the two countries?
Oh yes, both the countries are great democracies. Spain is one of the leading democracies for centuries. It has led the Western world in democratic thinking. India is the greatest democracy in world, population wise and otherwise also. This joint ventures which we are discussing right now between Spain and India will go in a long way, because Spain has given India what India needs, that is technology, and India has given space to Spain what India has. We are very hardworking, we are very good entrepreneurs, and Indians, especially I must admire people of Gujarat who have a very nice sense of finance, trade and business. So I think it is a great combination. In times to come, Spain will help India, and India will also join Spain in opening many such high-tech adventurous ventures. Why I am using this word adventurous? Because this inauguration of C295 factory and especially induction of this aircraft into Indian Air Force shows that India has now matured as far as very, very sophisticated advanced technologies are concerned. I was in Indian Air Force for 34 years, and I am so happy to know that now India has one of the best tactical aircraft in world. If required, this aircraft C295 can land in advanced landing grounds at Leh, at DBO, Daulat Bek Oldi, and at Chushul. That means if there is a war with China, we can deploy our para commandos from this aircraft. One more good thing which I must tell, this particular aircraft is being fitted with a very, very highly advanced, sophisticated electronic warfare kit, which will be developed by Bharat Electronics Limited. So while this aircraft, suppose it is required to fly over enemy territory or near enemy defenses, and if enemy fires an anti-aircraft missile at it, this aircraft crew will be able to detect launch of enemy missile and neutralize enemy missile. Yes.
Right, absolutely. You know, with that being said, you know, as you rightly pointed out, the two countries have given each other space to bring together the expertise that both the countries have and build one of the most robust defense systems. You know, I'll just hold that thought over there. Live visuals they're coming in at this point of time. Of course, the Prime Minister and both the world leaders, in fact, are there in Spain at this point of time. You can, of course, see that interaction that's just taken place between, of course, people who are standing there since the morning, trying to get a glimpse of the Prime Ministers. And, of course, those were the live visuals that we were just getting there. But coming back to Group Captain UK Devnath, so again, as you were saying, space has been given to both the countries to put both their expertise together into bringing about one of the most robust defense industries. Of course, we're talking about the C295, and you know, with that being said, how is this then going to be looked upon by other countries, especially our neighboring countries? Gut feeling tells me they're not going to be too happy with this.
Oh yes, I must appreciate this great endeavor by India, joint venture by India and Spain. France is also participating in this adventure project. Those countries who are our friends in neighborhood, they should be happy. because they know that India is becoming a strong nation now. But those countries on our western side, on our northern boundaries, they will be a little apprehensive because they are watching very keenly, probably a little apprehensive, probably a little afraid also about growing military significance of India in Southeast Asia. The time is not far away that we will look at Pakistan as our younger brother. Presently, we have extended our hands to Pakistan and have given hints to Pakistan. S. Jaishankar was in SCO meet in Pakistan and he told that Pakistan is like our brother nation. But I think if Pakistan continues to look down at us, then time has come. Very soon, Pakistan will realize that India is way ahead of Pakistan. Even I am telling you that the capability of this Atmanirbhar Bharat under Make in India, when we start full-fledged production of C295 in India, there are 13,000 components in this aircraft, out of which 4,800 are already being manufactured in India. So we have to make 40 more. I am very sure with this growth in our aviation industry, even China will know that India has arrived. Yes.
Right, sir, absolutely. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast, sharing all your perspectives with our viewers. With that being said, Ambassador Suresh Goyal, former diplomat, joins us on the broadcast. So thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on Newsx. Lots of developments have taken place since the morning. Of course, we have been tracking the inauguration of the Tata aircraft complex, which of course has now made history. And you know, with that being said, there have been conversations that have, of course, there has been an exchange that's taken place between the two world leaders, saying that you know, of course, the Spanish president's prime minister said that both the countries complement each other. How do you then view the developments that have taken place since the morning, and what's the future as far as India and Spain is concerned?
I look at a very bright future for India-Spanish relations. First of all, you know, unlike in the case of many other European countries, there are no differences at all whatsoever between India and Spain, either in terms of economic cooperation or political aspirations or any which case. There are no differences whatsoever. And I remember that there is a small Indian community in Spain which is deeply engaged in agricultural sector in Spain, and they live very happily. And if you recall, again, like from UK, there are those problems with a certain community who are engaged in tasks inimical to Indian security and other places. Therefore, I look at a very bright future, both in cooperation in terms of agricultural production and separate use, and also in terms of industrial areas like this aircraft, for which the factory was inaugurated today. Just one point I would like to mention, please do recall, if there is any other country which has transferred know-how to India to manufacture any kind of aircraft, leave apart military aircraft, but even civilian aircraft. And therefore, this, to my mind, factory, to my mind, sets the milestone for development of relations.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.